We are having the biggest patch ever come to Parallel in just a couple weeks. 67 card changes. And it's called the shotgun patch because patch is going to speed up everything in the game. The animations, just everything is going to be like 2x faster at least. It's going to be crazy. And I'm going to shotgun through all the changes right now and tell you my opinions on them. So hope you enjoy. And also shout out to Yo Jeremy for putting together these graphics for the new changes coming. 67 changes. Let's go. All right, so you can see the class, what class it is at the top here, and then the rarity below. It's going to just go really quick here. Fleet support, getting one less for the first effect you play each turn. I think this card was really good before, and it's going to still be really, really strong. You're going to see it a lot. CHE, it is getting one extra health. Used to be really cracked. They nerfed it. I think it's okay in ADHQ, sure. Red Sand Scout getting one extra health as well. This card was good. It's still going to be good in ADHQ only. Next up, Catherine. This card got a rework, essentially. Now it's pretty much literally Catherine the Paragon. But you can't play it in Paragon, in Catherine itself, in a Catherine deck itself. This card is really strong because the Paragon's really strong. Yeah, I think it's going to be very, very good. Assault Training going from 3 cost to 1 cost. Losing a little bit on the aftermath here, but actually probably very good with the Logistics Relic in an aggressive deck. I think this card might be very strong. All the Victory going from 4 cost to 3 cost. Yeah, still mid probably. Triumph of Mars going from, it's getting nerfed here. Now the cards that you draw are reduced by 2 instead of 3. Still probably a very good card, but more fair now. We like that. Sustained Assault is going to from a 3 cost to a 2 cost, and maybe it's okay. I don't know. Could be a lot of draw depending on how you make your deck here. Then we have Ammunition Stockpile going from 5 cost to 4 cost, still probably bad. Logistics Officer going from 4 cost to 3 cost, losing a health point as well. This card actually seems good later on in the game in an aggressive deck. I'm intrigued by it. I don't know. Depending on how you make your deck, maybe. It's kind of a high roll, but maybe. Field Marshal going from 4 cost to 2 cost, losing some stats here, but I think this card might be playable now, especially with that 3 cost split card. I would look out for this thing. Then we have Ruthless Sergeant going from 6 cost to 3 cost, losing some stats as well. I don't know, maybe not the worst thing ever. Losing bank cards sucks, but it's kind of a lot of damage, especially if you have logistics out. I'm not so mad about it. Critical Fusion getting changed, so whenever it attaches you get the thing instead of just when you play it from your hand, I believe. Maybe okay. Honestly, it's probably solid when you get it randomly, yeah, when you overclock into it. Supply Crawler is going to shuffle 3 supply caches into your deck instead of 1 every time a friendly bank card is revealed. Still probably bad because it's not the top of your deck. Forge Tempered Titan getting 1 extra health and looking at the top 5 instead of top 4. This card's good. I think this card's good. They're buffing it again, and I think this time it's probably playable. Voxtech Drones, you actually get to select the target enemy. You get the enemy that gets dealt 2 damage. Still probably bad though. Nano Enhanced Fire Team actually looking cracked now. You actually add the Nanobot Exosuit to your hand instead of putting it into your deck randomly. And the Exosuit is an upgrade that when you attach it, the upgraded unit has +3/+3, and on attack, it creates a 1/1 Nanobot. So yeah, this card's solid. You're gonna see this a lot, I think. Ghost Frequency Multiplier going from 3 cost to 2 cost here. And also, you don't have to pay an energy for the effect, and you get to choose between 1 or 2, concealing 1 or 2 friendly bank cards, up to 2 now. Yeah, maybe playable. I don't know. Still not that exciting, but definitely a lot better. Yeah. John's Tactical Provisioner getting shielded now when he gets his effect off. This card was already like one of the best cards in Augencore, and now it's going to be still one of the best cards in Augencore. Sheesh. Might be the best card. Wow. Triumph of Iron is going to be reworked quite a bit here. So now it creates 2 nanobots, and your overclock, you get to overclock 3 units. You get to target 3 units and overclock them. And your overclocking costs 1 less this turn. So you can overclock for free if you go for the random one. But yeah, this card, it's going to be a little randomness to it, but seems very strong, especially if you're playing Eric. Eric Paragon probably on top. This next expansion, not an expansion, it's a patch. Seems like an expansion. There's so much. These are like new cards pretty much. Nanite is going from 3 cost to 1 cost. And this card seems pretty good. You spend 3 energy for the effect instead of 4. Yeah, this card's actually, I think it's solid now. I think you played this. Forlorn Companion getting 1 extra health. I think it was good before. I think it's going to be really good now. Yeah. Flat Circle is going from 3 cost to 2 cost. But now you can target Paragons because of the new way that Paragons and tokens work. They're going to actually go into the owner's hand. So maybe not that great, honestly. Like, it justifies the minus cost, but still, I don't know. Depends on what you hit. You probably don't want your opponent to replay this thing anyway. Could stall out, I'm not sure. Dimension Shifter going from 4 cost to 2 cost, getting a little bit of a rework as well. So now you just activate instead of at the end of your turn. So you activate this. Once per turn, you're going to be able to banish from the unit and put a random unit from your singularity onto the field. So I think you could just get the same one back, but random is it's a bit of randomness, but depending on what you put into your singularity, this could be really, really strong. Especially if you're playing Brand Hero, Brand Paragon, this is going to be buffing the cards in your singularity. Seems good to me. Honor Steward is killed. RIP. Goes from a 4 cost to a 5 cost. And now it can target Paragons, but now Paragons will actually like go into the singularity and stuff like that. Like same with tokens. So you're going to actually get those back. So it's a big hit to it. And it gets nerfed with the cost. Yeah, nah. And you can't even silence it with no stitching anymore. Nah, it's cooked. It's cooked. Void Trapper gets a little bit of a buff here because now it can get tokens to the hand with the new way the tokens work. Very nice. It was already a cracked card. Covert Assimilator actually got nerfed here. Now the unit has to be destroyed this turn. I don't know why this happened. Maybe the devs thought it would be a 2 OP with some kind of interaction. I'm not sure, but I would look into this a little bit to see why they changed this. I don't know. Maybe this card is a sleeper. I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like it to me, but Ruinous Exarch is getting a little bit of a buff here. The effect that you bring back from the singularity costs 2 less instead of 1 less for each corrupted unit. Still bad. Essence Shift is now able to target tokens. Probably still bad. Marionette Mastery. Now you play the cards instead of just creating them and getting them on the board. So now you can get muster effects. Probably still bad. Dark Warden is infinite. He goes infinite, but like the kickback is better now. Now the enemy heals for 4 instead of them drawing a card. So that's better in that regard, but probably still horrible. Corrupting Hand going from 6 cost to 7 cost, but now you activate this effect once per turn instead of it being a muster that goes off once. So they kind of have to remove it, but you still have to get kind of lucky with it. I don't know. Still probably bad. Rubicon getting shielded, which is apparently a revert that used to have shielded. Seems good. Yeah, probably a playable card. Shielded is a strong keyword. Tide of Odious. Now you actually play the cards instead of just getting them on the field. So like the other card, now you get the muster as well. This card actually is not horrible. Used to be not horrible, but I don't know. Maybe. Cradle is going from 2 cost to 1 cost. I actually think this card is solid. Yeah. Now you don't feel too bad if it gets destroyed, and if it doesn't, then W. Like it. Swelling Tide, blah, blah, becoming OP. Yeah, this card is so good now. So you get to draw a card off the top of your deck. You get to search a little bit, and the card's going to cost 2 less, so you go pause 1 energy there. Otherwise, you draw a card if you have the same amount of units. This card's really good. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be insane. Assimilate is going from 2 cost to 1 cost, and you get to reduce the cost of the random convergent by 1. So you go even on that, and you get to target something with convergence still. I think this card might be solid. Yeah, probably playable. Triumph of Europa is now able to target token units in your waste, so could be insane depending on how much these tokens cost, the Cathari tokens. Probably, I mean, just a net positive for sure. But yeah, I wonder how much those tokens cost. Does make it so when you play against Shroud, you actually get like a lot more things in the waste now. Yeah, probably very good. Scout is getting changed to a muster instead of on attack. So you only get the 1 time, but muster effect goes for the Scipius Paragon now. And yeah, you're actually like guaranteed to get the effect off instead of just like maybe getting it off and probably not getting it off because of 2 HP. So this card's actually good. Yeah. Convergent Mass, the second effect of it is going to go to at the end of turn instead of at the start of turn. So you're guaranteed to get it off on your turn when you play it. This card seems good. This card seems real good. Echo of Ancestors going from 4 cost to 2 cost. This card might be like the craziest high roll card that we see right now. If you get a high roll off on like Odious or something, like you will just like win the game pretty much. Probably. So yeah, I would look out for this card. Probably going to be toxic if they get it, if they get the high roll. But I mean, they're going to have to get a high roll. I don't know. Let me know what you think about this one. Convergent Aegis, getting 1 extra health still sucks. Next, Fungal Grenadier. Getting an activate once per turn to give a target unit decay. Fucking strong. Wow. Gafar is looking good. Cleanse the Earth now can target Paragons again, but doesn't matter. Still probably not good to put them back in the hand. Can't even target your own stuff. Paradigm Shift is going from 2 cost to 1 cost, and you get +1 attack as well. A lot of people hyped about this. It's probably good. It's probably all right. Citrine Rose is getting an activate effect, so you could change the attune state, so you get to choose which one you wanna be in for that turn. Still probably bad, but better if you get it randomly. Yeah. Skimmer is getting +1 attack permanently whenever you flourish it on top of its regular effect. Yeah, it's probably still not playable. Maybe, I don't know. Definitely better when you get it randomly too. Gafar's Peacekeeper is getting a muster effect to give pacifist to something on top of its regular effects. Playable card, really playable. Sun Crusher is now giving all friendly units, whenever it flourishes, when this one flourishes, it's giving all friendly units the ability to deal like trample damage, essentially excess damage that's dealt to units, gets dealt to the enemy player for that turn, instead of just this getting that effect. Gonna cost a lot of energy, but really intrigued by this. I'm gonna go a little more into depth on this. Just want to say that like Earthen usually struggles with pushing damage to the face because they're so focused on like dealing with things on the board, or else they're gonna die. So now you're actually able to clear off things on the board while dealing damage to the enemy's face. Seems really good for the class. Triumph of Earth getting some love as well with a bit of some extra things here. Now you actually ramp. You get to put the top card of your deck into your bank, and you draw a card on top of the effect that was already like okay. Yeah, wow. Really, really good. Helm of Avigdor is going from 3 cost to 2 cost. Really strong card. I think this card is going to be the nuts. Yeah, run it. You're going to want to play it. Speaking of the nuts, geez, Earthen getting some really strong things here. Uplink is going from entering with 7 counters to 5 counters, which is actually good because you want to get the 0 counters. And yeah, once you get the 0 counters, you actually get to choose what card you draw whenever you draw a card. Not even just at the start of your turn, but whenever you would draw a card, you are getting to choose a card. Wow. Holy. Yes. Stonks. Terramech, though, getting hit quite a bit with a nerf here. Deserved. Going from 10-10 to 7-7. And now when it's dealt damage, it's still going to be reduced to 1 damage, but it's also going to be the shielded is going to be removed whenever it's dealt damage. So of course you can reapply shielded to it, but then when it takes another damage, it's going to lose it again. And yeah, it just makes it a lot easier to deal with. It's still going to be a bit difficult to deal with depending on your deck, but yeah, definitely well deserved a nerf. Terra's, it's still going to be a good card. It's still going to be a good card, I think. But yeah, anyway, Terra's Fury, Decay, still the same thing, but 1 extra health point, probably good. 2 mana 4/4, yeah, maybe. Terraformation Engine is going from 4 cost to 3 cost. I think this card seems good. Yeah, I think it's pretty strong. Poisoner getting nerfed up the wazoo. Now it has a muster effect. So this is lethal, and then you give something else lethal until the end of turn. But this will remain with lethal. So bad. So bad. Don't play it. It's cooked. Memento of the Fallen is now not infinite anymore. Praise the Lord. Still pretty solid. Still has most of the same effect, but now once you're the one unit on the board, like the last unit that has the memento is destroyed, then or just removed from the field. This will just go into the waste. Next is Retaliating Sentry getting +1 attack. Still sucks. Cyrene going to get Battle Ready. And a little bit of a change on the way that it works now. So now you can just activate the effect instead of like whenever it survives, then you can choose one. But yeah, Battle Ready. Whenever it destroys a unit, it gains a counter. Yeah, this card's really freaking good. Wow. Not only is it just going to go face a lot and just win games, but yeah, if you want to destroy a unit and deal 2 damage to something else on the same turn, yeah, really good. Stealth Field Generator going from 4 cost to 2 cost still sucks. Cartel Arms Dealer getting its secondary effect from 3 energy to 1 energy still sucks. I think it was actually 5. I thought it used to be 5 energy to use it. But Bounty Hunter Network is getting a bit of a buff here too. So now it gives a random enemy unit wanted until the end of the turn, and then after any enemy with wanted it leaves the field, you draw a card. So we don't see a lot of wanted in the game right now, but in the next expansion there's probably going to be a lot of wanted. I would be wanting to play this card probably next expansion. Gosan going from 5 cost to 4 cost. Actually pretty interesting in a control deck. Yeah, I'm kind of about it. Might be playable. Might be pretty playable. Supply Requisition going from 3 cost to 1 cost. Still probably bad, but not the worst thing ever. Duplicious Dealer getting a lot less text and becoming better. Don't have to spend energy for the effect anymore. It's not bad. It's okay. I don't know. Probably not worth it, but maybe in some kind of aggressive deck, maybe. Quartermaster going from 1 supply cache to 2 supply caches into your top 5. Not horrible, but still not good. Supply caches don't have that much impact on the game, usually. But Rummaging Researcher getting nerfed from 5 health to 4 health. Card was OP for a while. Still going to be solid, but more fair. Like it. Updated Security Protocols going from 3 cost to 0 cost. 0 is a magic number. Whenever you see a 0 at the top of a card, you think it's like good, you know? But maybe not this one still. I don't know. Concealing is way less impactful than revealing, but it's hard to conceal sometimes. So possibly, I don't know. Could be interesting. And last change is the Hacker. Now it does the same thing, but you draw a card immediately. So, I mean, you could go for a Hail Mary the turn that you play it. If you have some extra energy, just draw a card and maybe pop off in that one turn. You never know. But yeah, definitely makes the card better and probably good now. Yeah, not gonna lie. That's all to 67 changes, guys. Whew, that was a lot in a little bit. Hope you liked the breakdown. Let me know what you think down below. What were your favorite changes that are coming? What are you looking forward to? What kind of decks you trying to play in the new patch? I'm gonna definitely start cooking with some stuff, make some videos on the on some new decks that I'm gonna be trying out when it goes live. And yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching the video. That was a lot. Looking forward to this. I'll see you soon. Peace.